Pet Detective's Tortoise Trouble, written by Jana Hunter, illustrated by Kim Blundell.
Hi! Lost a pet? Seen a pet crime? Then you need the Pet Detectives! Why? Pet detectives find pets. They stop crime. How do I know? I am a pet detective! Chapter 1. Let me tell you about my latest case. It started like any other Monday. I got up, I got dressed. Then the doorbell rang. Uh-oh, trouble! I pulled on my detective's hat and ran to the door. Uh-oh! A kid in a tortoise print t-shirt stood there.
You must help me, she cried. I'm Cara, and I've lost my rocket.
Rocket? I pointed to my sign. I do pets.
I know, said Cara. I can read.
This kid was clever. Go on, I said.
I lost my rocket yesterday,
she sniffed. Did it zoom off into space? Cara looked puzzled.
My rocket doesn't zoom. He plods.
Now I was puzzled. What kind of rocket plods?
A tortoise,
Cara said. A tortoise? I laughed. Named Rocket? We shouted, laughing. Rocket's a tortoise? Then I remembered I was on a case. I flipped open my notebook. Give me the facts. Cara began.
I was helping my dad build his rockery.
Where? Cara rolled her eyes.
In the garden, of course.
Just the facts, I reminded her.
OK,
Cara nodded.
1 minute Rocket was munching on a cabbage leaf. Next minute, he was gone.
And the cabbage leaf?
That was gone too,
said Cara. Gone? Have you got a picture of Rocket? Cara nodded.
At home.
Let's go. This is big. Chapter 2. I went over the facts. Number 1. Tortoise shells are pretty. Maybe Rocket has been turned into a pair of sunglasses or a comb.
They're made of plastic now,
said Cara. I told you the kid was clever. Number 2. Tortoises are slow. Maybe Rocket was hit by a car zooming down the motorway. Cara rolled her eyes again.
We live in a village, remember?
OK, so there are no motorways in our village. But animals can sometimes travel a long way. I know. I'm a pet detective. Are there any goats nearby? I asked when we got to Cara's house.
Goats?
Said Cara, opening the door to her room. Yes, goats. Wow! I stared into the room. There were tortoises everywhere. Posters, books, lamps, even a tortoise-shaped rug. I looked at Rocket's picture. His shell was patterned brown and black, and he had very tasty-looking wrinkly legs. Goats will eat anything, I told Cara.
There aren't any goats,
said Cara.
But there is a dog. A big dog. And he lives next door.
Let's go. Cara was right. Next door's dog was big. Really big. But he had no teeth. This dog couldn't bite a jelly, I joked.
You're right,
laughed Cara. Suddenly, a toy flew out from the pram. But that baby can throw, I said. If that baby threw Rocket, I said, he will be here somewhere. Detectives can work out things like that. So we searched next door's garden. We found lots of toys, but no tortoise. There was only one thing to do. Return to the scene of the crime. So back we went to Cara's garden. Chapter 3. No sign of a struggle here, I said, looking round Cara's garden. But I'm a detective, and detectives know that things are not always as they seem. So I looked at the rockery. Then I looked at it more closely. How slow does Rocket move? I asked.
Really slow?
Said Cara. Really slow? Cara nodded.
Why?
Well, that rock is moving all by itself. We looked. The rock was patterned brown and black, and it was moving slowly. That's not a rock, we shouted. It's... Rocket!
Rocket!
Said Cara.
You were here all the time.
Cleverly disguised as a rock, I added. Detectives know about disguises.
I told you Rocket was slow,
said Cara. She was clever, this kid. And so am I. Case solved, I said.